Hey, good, terrific Tuesday morning, everyone. We're currently at 72, but the roads are dry. Sunrise in about 10 more minutes, and the local satellite and radar composites are showing really not that much happening. But can't you stand the rain? Maybe. That's not a new edition, more of an old edition. I have those details coming up.
Can't stop Kevin Smith on a Tuesday morning. Good morning to you, friends. It's 6 o'clock. Thanks so much for waking up with us on Local 33 News Today. I'm Jaron Jordan.
And I'm Carly Lang. Here's a look at what's coming up. The president announces his nominee to fill the open slot in the U.S. Supreme Court. This morning, we'll have details about his pick and reaction from state lawmakers.
Plus, new questions this morning about the proposed city of St. George. A newly released study breaks down what it would cost to finance the potential city and how it would be run.
And the 2018 spring leap test results will be announced this morning. I'm TC Muzinga. Coming up, I'll tell you what this means for parents and students.
Live and Baton Rouge proud. You're watching Local 33 News Today.
Good morning, everyone. We start you off this morning in your local election headquarters. President Donald Trump has announced his pick to fill the empty seat on the Supreme Court.
53-year-old Judge Brett Kavanaugh will now start the Senate confirmation process. We get the latest this morning from Washington and Camilla Burnell.
President Trump announcing his second nominee to the Supreme Court in a primetime address Monday night.
Tonight, it is my honor and privilege to announce that I will nominate Judge Brett Kavanaugh to the United States Supreme Court.
The president touting his pick to replace Justice Anthony Kennedy, a conservative and often key swing vote on the high court.
Judge Kavanaugh has impeccable credentials, unsurpassed qualifications, and a proven commitment to equal justice under the law.
Even before his announcement, Democrats were already voicing strong opposition. At the heart of their concerns that the president's pick would undermine Roe v. Wade, the landmark 1973 ruling that upheld a legal right to an abortion. The Affordable Care Act could also be on the line.
These two rights, affordable health care and a woman's freedom to make sensitive health care decisions, hang in the balance with this nominee.
But any hope for Democrats to block the appointment is slim to none. The Senate only needs 50 votes to confirm a Supreme Court nominee, meaning that if all but one Republican votes along party lines, they will not need any Democratic support. Still, a lot could happen in what will likely turn into heated confirmation hearings.
I'm not a rubber stamp for anybody. I got some hard questions, whoever the president nominates.
In Washington, I'm Camilla Burnell reporting.
So this morning, reaction is still pouring in from Louisiana's congressional delegation. You just heard from Senator John Kennedy there. Senator Bill Cassidy, who will play a big part in whether Kavanaugh is ultimately confirmed by the Senate, praised the president's pick, saying he believes Kavanaugh's resume and record should lead to a trouble-free confirmation.
Yeah, Judge Kavanaugh's a solid pick. President Trump kept his promise, nominating a conservative, faithful to the Constitution as written, recognized as having an excellent legal mind.
Now, the pro-life advocacy group Louisiana Right to Life's executive director Benjamin Clapper released a statement commending the selection, saying, and quote, Judge Kavanaugh will give deference to the will of the legislature to protect human lives and ensure the health and safety of women, end quote. Now, not everyone is on board with the president's pick. The Today Show will take a deeper dive into who Judge Kavanaugh is and more reaction from both sides. It's coming up right after us, right here on WVLA. Well, happening today, State Superintendent of Education John White is set to release the results from this year's spring LEAP test. These are the results that could tell us which schools across the state and right here in the capital city are making the grades and which ones aren't.
We're going to check in now with Local 33's TC Muzinga. She joins us live this morning from the Louisiana Department of Education with more on what we can expect later today. TC, good morning.
Good morning, Carly and Jaron. The LEAP test scores will be announced today at 10:30 this morning. And for those of you who don't know what this means, the Louisiana Educational Assessment Program shows how students are performing in each subject area. The test results will also help teachers see where students need more help in those courses or more challenging work. Last spring, Zachary students came out on top, and students in Ascension Parish showed some growth as well. So again, the scores come in at 10:30 this morning. We'll have those results on our website, brproud.com. Carly and Jaron, back to you.
All right, Ticia, thank you very much. New information this morning in the ongoing saga over the proposed city of St. George. A number of folks want St. George to annex and stand alone from the city of Baton Rouge. But this morning, the opposition is fighting back, and now they have the numbers to support their opposition. The results of a new study financed by the group One Baton Rouge questions some of the financial figures released by St. George advocates. The findings of that $17,000 study revealed the projections of St. George supporters fall short by several $million when it comes to tax collection and spending. It also cites several unknowns when it comes to how much it will cost to outsource many city services.
We need to appreciate exactly what it is saying to us. And then you have to questions. It doesn't answer the question about is this a good idea or a bad idea. It merely answers the question, if we do it, this is what to expect.
Now, One Baton Rouge is a group of private citizens against the St. George Incorporation effort. It joined several others against the proposal, including the City of Baton Rouge, the Chamber, and the Young Professionals Group Forum 35.
And we here at Local 33 want to hear from you. So right now we're asking this question on our social media sites. Do you agree with One Baton Rouge that the St. George Incorporation effort should not go through, and why? You, of course, can leave your comments at any time on our Facebook page. Just search WVLA Local 33. Find this post. You can leave your comments, and your answers could pop up during our show right here on Local 33 News Today.
All right, it's 6:06 on this Monday morning. Whoa, it's not Monday. Just kidding.
Don't go back in time.
Not going back in time.
Tuesday.
Going forward in time.
Let's go forward in time.
6:07 on this Tuesday morning. Meteorologist Kevin Smith has his forecast.
Actually, you can take it all the way to Friday.
Yeah, I could do that. I wish.
Like a lot of folks at home saying, yes, it could be Friday right now. Hey, let's go back in time to yesterday on Monday. You see the radar showing a little bit of some thunderstorm activity that pushed across the area, and it did produce some more rainfall. We saw at the airport only around 200s, at least at the precipitation there, but some folks, especially over Denham Springs, saw about an inch of rainfall. And you see the monthly total approaching 3.5 and the yearly total 35 inches or so. Meanwhile, currently we're at 72 degrees with that calm wind, dew point of 71, visibility holding good at around 7 miles. And the next 12 hours, 89 to 90 with some lightning bolts, rain chances at around 40%. Meanwhile, guess what? More rain chances are moving our way, especially you need to keep that umbrella. I have those details coming up.
All right, Kevin, thank you. Well, still to come on Local 33 News Today, plogging is hitting the capital city. You probably don't know what that is, but this man does. We're going to talk to him about this new craze that's really taking over the world, and it's coming right here to Baton Rouge. We're going to have details coming up in the next block. And before we go to break, here's a live look outside this morning from our sky cam looking over the capital city. You got Perkins Road there on the bottom of your screen. Your time now is 6:08 on this Tuesday morning. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with much more Local 33 News Today.